Hi guys, it's Zach. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today's video is actually a first of a 5-part cold calling series, which I'm going to be uploading here on YT to give you guys some insight. The whole series is just me breaking down everything I know in terms of cold calling. So how I build my leads list, how I track and analyze my cold calls, how I build my scripts, a video of me cold calling. One of the videos, however, is going to be, a Discord exclusive. Haven't decided just yet, let me just say. But then if you are interested within joining the whole Discord community, do head to the description at the end of the video. You'll find the link to it. It is, however, going to be, exclusively for SMMA owners, just to give you guys a disclaimer. Then, yeah, without wasting any more time, let's dive straight into today's video. And on today's video, I just want to address a few misconceptions about cold calling. There's a lot of word within the whole SMMA space, especially around cold calling. Word like cold calling is dead, nobody answers calls anymore. And I just want to be straightforward and say, according to my own experience, that's all cap. None of it is true. People still answer to cold calls. Cold calling is never going to die. And if it does, this whole video is going to age badly. But, it still works. It still works, right? So I just want to address why I feel like it still works within our age. So without wasting any more time, let me give you guys my first point. My first point is, the most the common factor within all methods of cold outreach. That is personal touch, right? And the personal touch wins in cold calling over any other method of doing outreach, except seeing the person in real life, if I may say, right? So yeah, the personal touch, with people drowning in their emails, drowning in DMs, all these, complicated methods of doing outreach. A simple call just makes it much easier, right? It makes it much easier. It shows a lot of interest. It shows a lot of effort from your side. They get to feel special. With them feeling special, that's a leverage point for you. That is a strong leverage point for you to, easily convert these people as soon as you hop on a sales meeting with them, and makes the likelihood of you converting them from being just a prospect to being a client much it makes the likelihood, it takes it higher, I guess, if I may say, right? So yeah, that's point number one. It's that simple, that short. Personal touch makes it easier, shows a lot of effort, they get to feel special, right? Point number two is that you get to cut through all the noise. You get to cut through all the noise, get straight to your point, get your answer right then and there. You get to deal with a few concerns they may have, offer solutions. And I feel like the only reason you wouldn't be comfortable with this is if you do not know what you are talking about. And then, bro, that just concludes to you being a scammy person, right? So, yeah, bro, you get to cut through all the noise. You get to cut through all the noise, get straight to your point. And also, to give, a little bonus point on this, think about it in a way that most people running local businesses sometimes are just too old. They're fairly old, bro. They're fairly old, pushing 60, pushing 70. And you expect them to follow instructions within your email, which is a whole complicated process for them, if I may say, right? So it makes it much easier. You cut through all the noise, you get to pitch your 5-minute pitch or whatever. If they are interested, you get to hop on their meeting, and it's that simple. Just like the previous point, you get another leverage point. You get another leverage point. It's all about building up on the leverage points, right? Then point number three is that you get to build real connections, bro. You know, people now, like I said, they're drowning within their emails and DMs. They want more than screen, bro. They want more than screen, and a call is just, I feel like it's just perfect. It's just perfect in terms of that, right? They want more than screen. You get to build real connections. They get to trust you. You get to have, a few short, side conversations with, which are going to, help you build that trust. You need as much of their trust as you can, because it's a cold approach. They don't even know you, bro, right? So you want them to feel like, I can trust this guy, and also you want them to feel special, right? So yeah, you get to build real connections with them liking you. That's another leverage point. So you are 3 points up in terms of your leverage points. So it's that simple. And those are the 3 points I have in terms of this. The fact is, cold calling still works. It is not extinct. It's not going to die. But then it has, however, evolved. It has, however, evolved. It's not the same as it was in the past. But then it still gets the job done. For me, I like to give it an analogy that, it's like a cool vintage tee, if I may say, that you spot while thrifting. It's an oldie but a goldie, right? You see it, you like it, it's old, you're still gonna get it because what you like the way it looks and it gets the job done, right? So the same thing with cold calling, bro. It's an old method. People find it old school or whatever, but then it still gets the job done, which is what you want to do, get the job done, right? It still gets you those meetings, and that is what you need, right? That's the reason why you're looking to approach people, right? You're doing a cold outreach to get meetings, and it's going to get you those meetings that you're looking for. To show, just to prove that it still works within our age. I want to give you guys a few recommendations of videos to go and check out. I'll leave them somewhere around here. Um, the first video is going to be from Thomas. No, not Tom. Okay, yeah. Let's just go with Thomas first. Thomas Gane uploaded the video last year, if I'm not mistaken, 2023, and he was cold calling in his apartment. Cold calling at night because he was cold calling foreign companies. Yeah, I'll leave it somewhere. Yeah, the video is amazing. The video is gold. It's just amazing, right? Video number two would be a much more recent video in 2024, just to prove that it still works. From Tariq Gubeli. I just don't know how to pronounce his last name. But then the video of Tariq cold calling, also golden, beautiful video. I recommend that you go and check it out. The final video, probably the greatest cold calling video I've ever watched. I feel like you won't even need to watch any other cold calling video after here. Um, it's a video from Joe Kaplan. I'm not sure when he uploaded the video. It's either 2022 or 2023. But then he was cold calling for somebody. He wasn't cold calling for his own things, but then he was cold calling for someone else's agency. And I feel like the script that he used in there was so golden that every single person, okay, not every single person, but majority of the people cold calling right now, currently in SMMA, are using a script from that video. If you're not, then you're using it as a skeleton. Because I personally use it as a skeleton to build all of my scripts after watching that video. Even the script that I'm going to build for the that I built actually for this series, I used that as a skeleton. I'll show you guys how I used it. So yeah, that video I recommend you go and check it out. You probably don't need any other cold calling video after there. Even though I'm going to be uploading a cold calling video, but then yeah, that is it, right? So those are just to prove that it still works. These are not old videos. These are videos uploaded this year or last year, bro, and it still works. It still works. It's never going to die. It isn't, however, it's not always going to be fun. It's not always going to be fun. There's a few harsh realities within it, and I just want to give you guys three harsh realities. Harsh reality number one is that you're not going to close every call. It's not always going to be fun. Not everyone is going to be interested in what you're offering. And it's okay, bro. It's okay, right? You're not going to close every call. What matters most is that you learn after every call. You learn something, right? But then it happens. It's not, it's not, yeah, bro. It happens, bro. You're not going to close every call. Point number two is that if you do not give it time, you're not going to get any better, right? If you do not give it time, you're not going to get any better. So you need to be consistent at least with the amount of times you cold call, and the hours that you do cold call. I mean, it doesn't have to be every day, but then be consistent with your cold calling, right? And if you do not give it time, it's not going to get any better. Just like any other skill, bro. With practice, that's how you get better. That's how you hone the skill. I like to give you guys an example of me, being right here in front of the camera is something that I'm not really that good with. But then with time, I'm just going to get better, right? Same thing with cold calling. With time, you get better as you do it and you get comfortable with it. Point number three is that the rejections aren't reflections, bro. Sometimes, you're just going to be, it's similar to point number one, but then, sometimes you're just going to encounter people who are just having either horrible days, some people who are they're just rude people. They just don't want to hear it, or they've had too many people cold calling about the same thing to them. It happens, bro. People are going to hang up while you're pitching. I've had that happen a few times. I'll tell you guys a short story on it. But then, yeah, bro, it happens, bro, right? And it's not personal. You getting a no is not personal. No one owes you the yes, basically. It's business. It's not personal. It happens. It happens, bro, right? about me being hung up on. It hasn't happened a lot of times to me, but then I've had like, I'd say, 2 to 3 experiences. Actually, I remember three, but then one of them that I want to talk about was the first time it actually happened. The person gave me a chance to speak. They're like, okay, let me hear you out. Mid pitch, I'm pitching mid pitch. They just hang up, bro. And it kind of demoralized me in a way, but then it wasn't. I wasn't down for that long. It was like 15 minutes of me just thinking, rethinking the way my whole approach at this. But then I went straight back into it, started cold calling some more, and at the end of the day, I think I was able to book in 2 to 3 more meetings. So it happens, bro. That's the reality of it. Everyone goes through it. Everyone goes through it, and it's not going to start off great. It starts off bad. For me, it was like first day was amazing. Second day was horrible, horrible, horrible. Then started getting better. The reality, the whole point is that it happens, bro. It happens to everyone. It's not exclusively towards you. It's not because people don't like you. It's just, bro, you're going to encounter different characters. So be ready for that as well, right? And yeah, bro, we're approaching the end of the video. I just want to recap. We spoke about, the personal touch, cutting through the noise, building real connections. The harsh realities that you won't close every call. What was harsh reality number two? Without time, you won't get any better, and rejections and reflections, right? So it happens, bro. Cold calling is not always glamorous, but then it is a skill that is worth investing your time in. I feel, one of the most important skills outside of, just building your SMMA, just get to improve like your people skills and so forth, right? So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, we have many more coming in terms of this specific topic. So drop us the subscribe, drop the sub, drop a like if you enjoyed it. Do comment if you have, if you disagree, if you have some more points, if you have a story, anything else, right? Do comment down there, and then I'll catch you guys within the next video. If you are interested in that Discord, it's down there in the description. You find it. Then I'll catch you guys in the next video. Till then, stay safe.